Alright, welcome back. This is the first of a series of videos of what to do after infidelity happens, after you find out she cheated. This is the roadmap. So, you found out. Likelihood, you are going through a bunch of YouTube videos, books, counseling, self-help sessions, and you're trying to solve the problem, aren't you? Well, you're a normal guy. I commend you for it. Men are natural problem solvers. We want to fix things. It's by our nature. You should never be ashamed of that. But this is one thing you can't fix. You can only fix yourself. And I can save you a lot of trouble if you're willing to accept it, if you're willing to believe it. The likelihood is you aren't, not yet, but at some point you will. And the truth of the matter is, if I can go back in time and I can tell myself, the me, 2 days after I found out that she cheated and has been cheating for a while, if I could tell myself one thing, it would be to 180 her. It would be to completely and utterly focus on myself. But you see, it's hard to do that. And without someone telling you what to do, without someone knowing, and without someone have gone through it, it's hard and nearly impossible to know. And people, if they end up doing that 180 right after they find out, it's done by accident, not intentionally. So my hope is that this video will reach that man, that boy, that teenager, that adult, and let them know that it isn't worth finding out why or what caused it, because it happened, it did happen. And ultimately, in the grand scheme of things, looking back, it really didn't matter. Why? What mattered is what I wanted, what I needed, what either my family needed. And the answer is I needed to find myself. I needed to be the best that I can be, the healthiest I can be, because no person could share or with another person unless they're happy with themselves. And unfortunately, with a trauma, and it is trauma, infidelity and cheating, it's a trauma on everyone. When a trauma happens, you need time to heal, not time for answers. So we kind of got it backwards in a sense. You need time apart. You need time to yourself. And what you think you want day 3, day 4, week 1, week 2 after finding out, I can almost assure you is certainly not what you want 6 months to a year out from finding out. Odds are, when you get to that point, and most men do, when you get to the point that you realize that she cheated and it actually really hits you and you do understand it, the magnitude of it, the reality of it, you don't want her anymore. You don't want to be a part of her life. And you either feel like you're stuck because of children, or you've been together for so long you might as well make it work. And it won't. Some people say it does, some people say it's possible, but it's not the same relationship. If it ends up working, it's not because you fixed or solved the original problem. It's not because you fixed the last relationship. It's because you started a new one in a better health, in a better manner, in a better scope of power between the two parties, a balance. So to say that you can go back and fix a relationship is false after infidelity. It's dead. It's over. And it's better to move on for yourself. And if you choose to allow that person to go along with you, it's going to be probably harder than if you were to just leave and move on without them. I found that letting go, and it took me a while, But I found out letting her go because I realized it would never work again for me, because it's not the relationship that I wanted. She's not the partner I wanted, not after this. That it wasn't going to work, and it's never going to work again. It's one of those things that once it happens, it's done. It's over. So the first step you need to do is you need to stop the manic and the panic trying to find out why and fixing it. Understand that the relationship is over, it is dead, it is never coming back. Work on yourself so that you can be the best you. And then you move on to the next step. And that'll be in another video. All right, everybody, have a good day.